Hi everybody, it's Jess from Madden Crafts. Thanks for joining me for another crafty hangout. Earlier this week I shared with you how to make a very simple scented salt scrub using a printable label from onlinelabels.com. I'm participating in Crafty Hangouts this week, and all the posts on craftyhangouts.com are sponsored by onlinelabels.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make a simple holiday gift for your loved ones or for a teacher or for a neighbor, and you can use a printable label to both personalize the gift and to give instructions for how to use it. Let me show you what I mean. Today we're going to learn how to make a really quick and easy cinnamon cocoa mix, and then you can gift it up in a reusable mason jar and slap on a pre-made label that both tells your giftee what they're getting in the jar and how to use it. And I'll talk more about that in a little bit, but let's get started. First, we need to make the cocoa mix, and this only has a few simple ingredients that you may already have around the house. First, you want to start out, obviously, with cocoa powder. I generally try to upgrade at least to Hershey's Special Dark. If you can afford it, you can go even upper, you can upgrade from that to even better, higher concentrations of cocoa. But I suggest at the very least get the Special Dark. It's the same price as regular Hershey's and it has a richer flavor. So first you're going to add 3/4 of a cup of Hershey's Special Dark cocoa powder into a large bowl. Then you're going to add an equal amount of plain white sugar, again 3/4 of a cup. I'm going to add that right in there. Next, you're going to add a heaping 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon into your mixture. And then finally, a 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. Now, if you'd like to, and you know your giftee isn't going to be thrown off by a spicy cocoa mix, you can also add in a 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. It will turn up the heat just a tiny bit, but mostly that cayenne pepper will bring out the flavor of the cocoa. It's a trick that I've heard about before, and I was skeptical about it first, but it actually does make for really good chocolate recipes. Today we're going to stick just with these basic 4 ingredients though. All right, so now that I have all the ingredients in the bowl, I'm going to stir until it's thoroughly mixed. Be careful, some of the cocoa powder will sort of aerate as you're stirring. All right, once I have the cinnamon and the salt and the sugar incorporated all the way into the cocoa powder, it's time to add it to the mason jar. All right, this is a 12-ounce mason jar, a standard size. It doesn't matter what brand you use, but this is the size you want. All right, let's see if I can get all this cocoa powder in here without making a big mess. Again, this is a great gift to give to teachers who probably are going to get a lot of scented candles or mugs, things that they've probably gotten a million times in the past. I'm going to cheat a little bit and make a paper funnel. And this is a way to give them a nice homemade gift that they will appreciate and use. All right, so I've got my cocoa mix all set in the jar, and you can see that I haven't filled it up to the top. Well, what goes with hot chocolate but marshmallows? So I'm going to add a couple of handfuls of mini marshmallows to the top of the mason jar. Just to fill it right up to the top, just like that. I'm adding the lid, and basically the gift is done. But the problem is, you give this gift to someone and they're going to appreciate it, but they might not know what it is. Did you give them brownie mix? Did you give them mocha mix for coffee? That's where the online labels come in. Online labels carries all sorts of sizes of labels, not just address labels. You can find them in various sizes and papers. And so what I've chosen here are some jar labels in the gold foil paper. They also have craft paper, silver foil, clear, a wide variety of papers that you can order and then design your printable on top of it. You will find all the ordering information as well as a free printable version of these labels on my blog post on maddencrafts.com. All right, so I've printed out these labels that say cinnamon cocoa mix and also give the instructions for how much of the mix to add to a cup of milk in order to make hot chocolate. Now all I need to do is peel off a label, and they are sized already to fit. Oops, how about we put it on straight though? To fit a glass mason jar. Smooth it out, and there you go. One last thing is just to add, here, I'll put this down a little bit. Oh, come on. A little bit of a ribbon around the edge of the jar. Tie it off, and it's perfect. Again, visit craftyhangouts.com this week for many more video tutorials showing you how to make easy homemade holiday gifts using labels from onlinelabels.com. And visit me at maddencrafts.com for lots more craft ideas, handmade gifts, and more. Thank you.